getting ready to go out and do a foliar feed here. Just want to get a clip of how I sort of set these formulas up. You can see I have the square footage for the blocks I'm feeding, and then I sort of have custom codes. This is going to be for the corn blocks. It'll be 2 cups of forage foliar, a cup of Sea Shield, a cup of Neutralive Grow, half a cup of Neutralive Vitality, a cup of Sea Stim, and then the rebound line for boron, iron, zinc, and copper at 30, 30, 15, and 15 milliliters respectively. Okay, here we are outside. We've got the John Deere LX172 set up. Power except for one lead connected to the pump. Got a hose for filling off of the ram pump spring feed so I can fill the tank. Got a measuring cup out and a syringe. I'm going to go through and measure and add my nutrients. I put some water in the tank. You always want a buffer in the tank so you don't get stuff sticking to the bottom of the tank. And then as I fill, I run the pump in circulation mode and mix back so we get a nice uniform mix of our foliar feed constituents. So we've got the Neutralive Grow, Neutralive Vitality, Sea Stim, Forage Foliar Custom Blend, which also has Sea Stim in it, Sea Shield, and then the rebound line for iron, zinc, copper, and boron. And the reason for the rebound line here is we did a plant sap analysis test on the crimson beefsteak tomatoes in this fence line here last year, and we found that we're low on all 4 of those trace minerals, and also found that we're low on calcium. So this year I went through with calcium sulfate, and everything has been treated with the treatment of calcium sulfate. I'm about to treat that again. You want to do that every, calcium sulfate takes about 30 to 45 days to actually become active, available in the soil to plants. So you want to sort of spread that out as a dose over the season. And so again, in another month or 2, I'll probably do another feeding of that down. And that's custom specific to the soils that I have with the plants that I'm working with. But I just want to give sort of a rundown of how this whole sequence goes. So once I fill this up, I'll go down and I'll shoot that corn block. It's going to be getting sort of dark, but I'll see if I can get a shot of that so you can just kind of see how that goes as well. Okay, one other thing I meant to mention, I'm also using a biostimulant and an enzyme, Myco 5000 and PZ 1000. And those come in a dry form, so we mix those up in about 10 or 15 minutes in advance. And then the easy way to do this is you make your measurements for the whole area you're treating, you put that in a graduated cylinder, and then you can divide out, like for example I'm doing 4 treatments tonight, so every 250 milliliters is for 1 batch to go with it. We've been cross mixing for a few minutes now, we're full right up, we're getting ready to switch over. Got the spray nozzle set up. We're going to go down and we're going to shoot both blocks of corn in 1 foliar feed shot. And from top of that tank to the bottom, if I go continuous, is about 4 minutes. So pretty fast once you get rolling. Alright. Here we go. So I hope you found this interesting or informative. That's a little bit about how I apply and formulate my foliar feeds, and how I apply them, at least on my scale, with the foliar feed pump that I've got here. And I hope you'll ask questions or make comments if you are curious about more about this. And I want to say many thanks to Advancing Eco-Agriculture, and especially Mr. John Kempf, for the excellent educational materials and also these excellent products to work with. I don't know where else I can get products like this, but these are really high quality, really well formulated, and they're very effective at what they're designed to do. And they don't do anything that reduces or hurts biology, and that's really important if you're doing regenerative agriculture. Alright, thanks for watching the Farmacy Seeds Network.